Mike, I saw yesterday you parked on the other half of the street. It threw me.
Say again?
Yesterday you parked on the other side of the parking lot. It threw me.
Have a good one. Okay, we're on.
I finally started working on newsprint yesterday.
41, right?
Yes, print 41. I'll say he finished 7370. It was deleted master flag, propagate changes to the children, yeah. And he's working on 7204, it's a big item.
71?
7204 is to make pair fields configurable per pair category for different facilities. So for different facilities, we may have different sets of fields for the same pair.
Okay, so by facility or by portfolio?
Well, facility by portfolio.
So this in Sprint 40, you made payer category required. At least in the demo.
Well, yeah, it was actually always required. You're just you're unable to choose empty values, so you're always in certain sums. But it is always required.
And now it defaults to blank.
Yes.
And currently, when we roll out Sprint 40 next week, it's going to be rolled out on all portfolios, or configurable, or
all portfolios.
I agree. Okay.
And per category will be always required field, so we
Right.
cannot even have a pair without pair category. So you rest.
So what were you saying right now then?
No, but it's a little bit different. It's, let's say in Medicare we have 5 or 10 different fields. Let's say one of the portfolios says I don't want to see priors in there.
Okay.
So we can hide those ones like this. And Dmitry, he finished 71.8. It's report by hospital extension.
7528?
Yes. Now he's working on 6295. It's if you remember, yesterday I told you it's UI fix of drop down to be visible on small resolutions. And next he'll work on 3124. Fix to Google to RTS analytics page, and then 6182. We will generate events on every eligibility verification with different types. Successful verification will generate different types. So yes, I was working on some tests and some fixes in Sprint 40. Deployed latest version of Station. And the rest of they spent on Telebrod. So they started sending to us some data, but there's still some.
Just holding my phone. Sure. How long will it take the meeting?
Say again?
Rivka from the other office want to speak to you. So should I tell a call back later?
Yeah, so
How long will it take the meeting? Stand up.
give it another
120.
give it another half an hour.
Half an hour.
Okay?
It's a long stand up today. I like it.
Say again?
It's a long stand up today.
And today we have them. We'll have them, and I'll work on some small stuff in this print. I still need to develop some screens, new screens and design, and I'll probably I'll take backup item to add statistics to every page request. So we'll start reporting. We're going to develop our own new application side solution, as you know. So that's where.
Don't forget about your early, huh? Really? All right. on our side, we finally we got a backup of the Bistock server from NAC, and we were able to restore it to temporary VM. I was able to configure it and get all the files over the accounts it needed from FTP site. So right now, I still running on the 10 VM, which they don't like because I guess it sits on NAC and it can blow up something over there. So later on this afternoon, we will work on restoring it back to the Bistock server. I've gone ahead and actually now I'll go ahead and install the DDB components and SQL AXMT, our database server. I'm gonna test the configuration because I did this on a Bistock server right there. So I'm gonna do everything on the test server, test it out, and then hopefully we will have something to deploy soon. I'm gonna request on the server from the IT guys so that after this test is done, we can have a production server where we'll be running this process off. Also, in that same notion, once that's moved, the PCC license moved, we're looking to move all the other Bistock processes off and go off the new architecture. So that's my today. Actually, once that's done today, I'm gonna be focusing on just configuring the test box. We also had meetings on the AR data, which I know we have some more meetings on that today. So so it's plate is very full. Okay, Aaron.
Okay. So I developed a job to add missing pairs for David Client PCC. So what it's doing right now, we'll be sending an email 10 a.m. right now. Just receiving it with a list of all the missing pairs, and it's showing the ones that it's able to find the corresponding pair in AMP, and it also logs it to the table. But we're not actually updating. We're not actually adding the pairs to the mapping table. What? It's not actually adding pairs. It's just logging it and giving them the record.
You started today?
Yeah. I'll distribute it to the dev team.
Okay, so
you'll be.
Did we get something this morning?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't take a look. Okay.
But the only difference between I see you're sending for David Klein, you have one email. You're doing all one. I configured it for each portfolio. So I run the store procedure and put in portfolio code. So we'll send a separate email for each portfolio. Okay. Now yesterday I gave you this query to find potential bad mappings, and we have to review it so we want to know exactly how our mapping should be, how we map specific pairs, and then use that logic, see how we could use that logic to automate the process. Because I see some inconsistency between certain mappings, so I'm not sure how we certain rules that we use or certain conditions that we take into account.
Wrong method or wrong rule?
So
it might be right, but I don't know how we define these rules. Today I want to focus on the monitoring. So that's Yossi Garrett's project, which we're gonna track user login logoffs from within Citrix. And so while we're waiting to get access to that database server,
I know we spoke about this. So you can switch from you use a Windows authentication to mixed mode
in SQL?
Yeah,
Sure.
And it would not cause any problems.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry, I guess it's just.
You see, go there.
If we go to SQL
properties.
Is
what do you call
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I see.
I use many times.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't. We'll probably be asked for a safe password.
Uh,
You'll be asked for a safe password. Try this. For some reason.
okay, because
So you definitely don't need her.
that's on the mom database. So.
I don't know.
We'll give it a shot, man. On the wild side, I just don't want anything. Okay, so I'll talk.
Today I'll be analyzing these events, the details, and see what see which data we want to gather from these events,
Okay.
and then we want to do some calculations to, get the duration, how long users are logged in, or other information as well.
Okay.
So we'll look into that.
Okay. Then on.
So yesterday I had a long meeting with Mark. Basically went over a couple of things. We went over the reports and what changes, we're going to be making in the upcoming sprints 42, 43, probably 44 as well, just to add some filters to the reports or even make the reports all together, etc. and so forth. We also went over the roadmap, basically just again showing where the different sprints are kind of leading to. As far as the takeaway from that meeting, it was basically just keeping me more in the loop and just more fine-tuning just everything all together. As far as today goes, I spent the morning starting to test in staging the Sprint 40. Some features I noticed have been rolled out, which look pretty cool. And then also I haven't really found any issues yet in terms of the new features or even the old ones. I'm going to continue testing it just more thoroughly and go through everything yet. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to create the PowerPoint visuals that we send to our portfolio heads, notifying them of the changes that they're going to see. I think it'll be Tuesday morning, right? Typically.
You deploy on the Monday night, right? So
Tuesday morning, I'll get some screenshots of what these changes look like and how to use them, or if it's configurable, just the typical thing.
By the way, when you do a test, do you test new referral process? Yeah,
So there's no mailbox to send the lead into, but I create manual referrals.
Yes, you do create. Okay, that's very important because.
Which I added from the dashboard, and that worked. Because that's a new feature, and that was cool.
Right.
I thought it would work, but it did.
Just make sure every time we deploy a new version, we test at least once that we can create new referrals. It's a critical feature.
No, I agree.
It's very easy to break something.
Yeah.
Do you have a test plan? There you go.
We have it in TFS actually.
Okay.
Or RTS. I can show you.
Yeah, I think it's good to use a test plan when you go through your test.
Yeah. I know, like you said, to your point, I can't create a lead, or I could create a lead manually, but I can't, I don't have the options I have in production, but, I do always create manual referral. Also, I know we put the manual referral button on the dashboard now. Is it still where it used to be also? If you click on view all referrals,
Yes.
you still have the option to make it on that page as well?
Sure.
Okay, so we duplicated the button, we didn't
We
move it.
will.
Okay, that's fine.
You better check this also because
Yeah, I didn't finish everything, but I will. So that's me.
Cool. All right, that's it. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Okay. We had 2 people on, man.
yeah.